Good morning. So during our COVID coverage, we've obviously focused on regions or locales here in our area that have been hardest hit by COVID. That includes the South Bay. Well, now there is a skilled nursing facility in the South Bay that is attracting the state's attention for all the wrong reasons, and we will talk about it straight ahead. Casey, good morning again.
Good morning. We're live at the Del Mar Racetrack. It's opening day of the races, but it's going virtually this year. We're going to talk about what you need to know coming up. But Mark, good morning.
Good morning, Casey. Have fun out there today. It is going to be a nice day, a lot of sunshine, but hot conditions this weekend. We're going to talk about that and see when the cool down is expected to arrive. We'll talk about it all coming up on the greatest show on earth. Good morning, San Diego.
This is Good Morning San Diego.
Good morning, San Diego. I'm Lauren Finney.
I am Paul Rudy. Today is Friday, June 10th. And
July 10th?
Good morning. I'm Paul Rudy. Today is July 10th.
What is it? Like, what do you think it is?
You know what it is?
What?
I'm getting older, and my ability to multitask
Paul,
and
you're a
focus.
stud.
Yes.
You're a thoroughbred.
I'm fading.
You got this.
I'm fading. I spent a lot of time in the sun, and it's very warm in the
You
studio.
just have
you
a lot
noticed
to
that?
do in the mornings, and it's like, you get things confused, you know?
And let's face it, in the midst of a pandemic, what is the difference between June 10th and July 10th? Other than a few letters.
Listen, before we continue, it would be remiss of us to not recognize one of our very special people here at Good Morning San Diego. She was just a kid. She was just a kid when she came to us, and now she has worked her way up. This is a lesson for all you youngsters out there. You can work your way up and produce 30 minutes of news content a day here at Good Morning San Diego, and we're so proud. She just joined TikTok. She has about 5 followers. We're so proud of Raina. Raina, happy birthday. We have the video of this.
I can hear her freaking out.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself. You know what? I love
We couldn't be more proud. We couldn't be more proud. Happy birthday to producer Raina.
Happy birthday, Raina, tomorrow.
Raina, for the record, you look way, way, way better than a burnt chicken nugget, girlfriend.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. She's on the backside of 20.
And just for the record, so you know
She
that
tried lying to me about her age.
I know.
Because she felt ashamed of her young age.
she's 27, right?
And I was, well, don't.
Oh.
Purposely not outing her, but okay. But I was like,
Sorry,
you're
sorry.
not old enough to start lying. I would kill to be 27 again.
So would I.
I mean,
Well, it's all.
I know you.
So
Can I
hope
just
you enjoy
rally and say
26.
that her birthday will be on July 11th?
Yes, you can. You
See?
can rally. 7-Eleven.
Kind of phase in and phase
She
out.
didn't even get a free Slurpee this
Yeah.
year.
Well.
All right.
All right, breakfast bingo coming up in the final
boy.
quarter
Lord
hour.
help us.
Final
Please.
quarter hour.
Oh, all right.
Ike, and what were the answers we need? Ike and
George
Bush.
H.W. Bush.
Jeez,
How the heck did we forget that?
Oh, man.
Like, I couldn't remember Ike.
How
But
is
you
that
remembered
possible?
Spiro Agnew.
Yeah, we could remember. That was not our shining moment, of
You
which
know,
you were
that was a
participant in.
very
Yeah.
difficult
Yeah.
day.
Yes, it was.
Maybe we should do breakfast bingo in the earlier hours.
And just
before we're
replay it so y'all
brain dead.
sound.
Good Lord.
This one's pretty easy, and my prediction is Paul's going to win, and the only reason is because of the last answer. All right.
Is it bands?
No.
Bands for 500, Alex. In this hour of Good Morning San Diego, though, we'll be talking Miracle Babies, and they're hosting their free diaper drive again.
Yes, so important
so.
right now. And we're going to be talking about Del Mar's first ever virtual hat contest with Dina Von Yokes, of course, she being one of the judges. I get to be a judge too. It's so exciting, but we're going to talk to her about fashion, even though it's in a little different form this year.
Absolutely.
You must still get into the spirit of things.
Well, we look forward to that conversation, and plus we'll have the day's news.
Yes.
Starting with this.
Right. We begin with an investigation that is underway after a fatal officer-involved shooting yesterday afternoon in City Heights.
It happened just before 4 o'clock on Mellow Avenue. Police say 2 women reported to police about a man confronting them with a gun. When officers arrived, they could see the man had a gun, and that's when they took cover in order to give him directions.
They continued giving the male directions to back away from the weapon, which he refused to comply with. At one point, the male reached down to the ground, picked up the weapon, and pointed it directly at the officers, prompting several of them to open fire.
I can't say what was really going on, so I can't side one way or the other. You understand what I'm saying? Because I need my police officers. I want them to protect and serve me.
Anyone who witnessed the shooting is asked to call the department's homicide unit. The number is right there on your screen.
Well, new data shows South Bay Nursing Facility appearing to be the largest COVID-19 outbreak among nursing homes in the state of California. Ed
Lenneman is live in Paradise Hills with the details. Good morning, Ed.
Hey, Ed.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, everybody. And it has attracted the attention of the state. Even if you don't follow the daily details of the pandemic, you know the issues that have taken place in nursing homes across the country, and that includes skilled nursing facilities here in our area. Now the Union Tribune is reporting that the Rio Vista Healthcare Center here in Paradise Hills, behind me here, is reporting what appears to be the largest COVID-19 outbreak among nursing homes in the state. 100 patients as of yesterday. That's 15 more than had been reported the day before. The bed capacity here is 135. We've also been telling you, obviously, that the South Bay has been especially hard hit by COVID. Rio Vista's administrator told the UT that the facility has worked to change the way it operates. For example, restricting access to essential medical personnel only. 6 Rio Vista residents have died from COVID. 4 others are currently hospitalized. A total of 33 staff members have also tested positive for COVID. And lastly, as we alluded to at the top, the California Department of Public Health had told the UT that they have sent a team of infection prevention specialists here to assess what's going on and do what they can to mitigate what's happening here at the Rio Vista facility in Paradise Hills, where we are live this morning.
All right, Ed. Doing everything they can, I'm sure. Thank you.
Meanwhile, coronavirus cases continue to rise in the county.
560 new cases and 9 deaths were reported yesterday. The daily positivity rate is at 6%, and there have been more than 18,400 cases in San Diego County. 415 people have now died. The COVID-19 case fatality rate is also above 2% for the county. It is opening day at the Del Mar racetrack, but as you can expect, there are changes this year.
The track had previously scheduled a July 18th start, but due to the pandemic, it will run now on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, shorter weekday schedule. This schedule will be a shorter season through September 7th as well. And the racetrack will operate without in-person spectators. Races will still be seen on television, and you can still bet with the Del Mar app.
And the annual opening day hat contest is also still happening, but will be done virtually. If you want to participate, all you have to do is post a photo of yourself to Twitter or Instagram with the hashtag Del Mar Hats Contest and tag at Del Mar Racing in the post. The hat contest winner will be announced Saturday, and the prize is tickets to the 2021 Breeders' Cup at Del Mar. I will be honored to serve as one of the judges this year, so looking forward to seeing everybody's hats.
All right. I'm looking forward to see which one you pick personally.
Yeah.
See if it concurs with the other 3 judges.
We'll see.
All right. And if you want to watch the horses, the races begin on television at 2 p.m. for you.
Casey McKinnon is there live at the track. They're back out practicing. Good morning, Casey.
Hey, Casey.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, it's quiet out here, and normally opening day's on a Wednesday, but it's Friday this year, and we have horses out here. They're getting ready to go for opening day. The first race starts at 2, and I have a trainer with me, Doug O'Neill, this morning. Oh, happy opening day.
Happy opening day. Thanks for having me.
All right, Doug, what do you think about opening day here at the fairgrounds? It's a holiday around here for San Diegans, and people come from all over to come to the opening day races, and now it's not happening.
I know, well, it's still happening, but you know, I know there's so much tradition and rich history here at beautiful Del Mar, and you know, you think back to 1937 with the likes of Bing Crosby that were here that got this all started, and so it's just awesome to be on these same grounds and to be able to work alongside these beautiful horses. And you know, we're pumped up. It's going to be a great day. You know, a lot of us will have to watch it from our living rooms or from our phones, but hopefully, like the rest of the world, we'll get back to normal soon.
And being a trainer, do you see anything that your horses and jockeys had to adjust to with no fans in the stands?
Not really. You know, Del Mar Management's done a wonderful job of making the Del Mar Fairgrounds the safest place on earth, and so everyone's getting temperature checks and the face masks and the social distancing. So obviously, working alongside horses, you know, the men and women that take great care of these horses. You know, it's everything's pretty much similar that way, and you know, again, just no essential owners or spectators right now, but hopefully one day that'll change.
So what can people expect when they log on virtually and watch the races?
I think you're going to see some of the best racing here at Del Mar. You know, you generally do. You got the best thoroughbreds in the country race here at Del Mar. You got some of the best athletes in the jockeys race here at Del Mar. So you're going to see a bunch of contentious races, and obviously we got the beautiful weather, and TVG and Del Mar has their own little app too where you can watch it on. And you know, if you're looking for some really cool, exciting sports to watch right now, I don't think there's anything better than Del Mar racing, so definitely tune in.
One of the few sports that are happening right now is kicking off today here in Del Mar, and you have, how many horses do you have racing today?
We've got a total of 8 horses running today, so we're going to have a busy day. We're so excited and grateful to, you know, again, have these beautiful horses out here competing, and yeah, it's going to be a great day of racing.
All right, Doug, anything you want to say for those people that can still bet on your horses?
I would say watch the horse in the first. The horse named Blame It on Kitty in the first race today, a good price. So maybe bet a few bucks on him.
Blame It on Kitty.
Blame It on Kitty.
Doug O'Neill, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and happy opening day once again.
Thanks for having me.
Paul and Lauren, we're going to send things back over to you, and coming up in just a little bit, we're going to speak with the announcer, and it's his first time ever announcing here at Del Mar, so it's going to be exciting.
All right.
Yeah.
$100 on Blame It on Kitty, Casey.
Blame It on Kitty. I love the names.
I'll pay you back after the race is over, okay?
Just do it on your phone.
Oh, while you're there, you can
That
just...
a girl, Casey. Tell him to do it himself.
All right, Casey, thank you.
Technology, Paul.
Yes.
Do it on your
I
phone.
feel like you guys are ganging up on me.
No.
You may want to grab your sunscreen before you leave the house this weekend.
Woo, yeah, after the break, Mark Mathis is going to be joining us to tell us about the hot forecast still ahead.
Plus, a local nonprofit that supports families with critical ill babies is hosting a diaper drive. That through tomorrow. The founder of Miracle Babies will be joining us with the details when Good Morning San Diego returns.
Welcome back. 9:15. Restaurants are moving forward with outdoor dining thanks to Mayor Kevin Faulconer's recent executive order aimed at helping them do that.
KUSI's Dan Plant has our story.
Not so long ago, the idea of outdoor dining was just that, an idea, a concept that required special permits, weeks of waiting, and fees as high as $1,000. That was then, this is now. The idea of outdoor dining has become a necessity to keep the doors open now that the insides have been closed.
You know, we're pretty excited about it, to be honest. You know, we're all in this boat together. There's a lot of different rules and regulations. It's a very dynamic and changing atmosphere out there. So when Mayor Faulconer came out there and said he's going to streamline it and fast track it so we're able to at least do something, you know, we're excited. We're on day 2 of doing it. So far, so good.
As you drive around town, you'll notice more and more sidewalks are becoming sidewalk cafes. Thanks to an executive order by the mayor of San Diego, those sidewalks are fair game for any restaurant capable of making the move.
And all the restaurants are doing it all the way down the beach, both ways. So, you know, a lot of these guys would have been closed, but with the city doing this, it gives them an opportunity to stay open.
Here at Guava Beach and Old Mission Beach, they did as much as they could, as fast as they could. Take advantage of the executive order and take that party outside. With this climate, it is an obvious fit.
Honestly, it's a beautiful thing what they're doing. This whole outdoor dining is amazing because it gives people like us from out of town just to come in and enjoy San Diego.
I feel extremely safe. I'm so thankful that, you know, people like businesses like this, they have us outside. We still have our masks, but we're able to keep the distance. It makes me feel great.
And that feeling can be contagious. Now that the government is playing a game of open and close, it's nice to see a way to keep those restaurants open.
I think we're just like living it the best we can and kind of trying to be like optimistic and, you know, stay positive. And I think that we're going to get through it. And, you know, we've got an awesome staff, awesome owner, and like we're all just trying to work as a team, all checking in on each other every day and just trying to do the best we can, you know?
Even though this is out of necessity and supposed to be temporary, the genie is out of the bottle, and people like the way it looks.
You know, there is a light at the end of the tunnel here, so we're hoping to be able to get back inside. And if we could keep these tables outside as well, that could be a silver lining for us, that we actually be able to utilize this, kind of make San Diego more like a European country where they've all got sidewalk cafes and dining going on. So that'd be awesome.
Dan Plant, KUSI News.
All right.
Perfect weekend for outdoor dining.
Yeah, hopefully under an umbrella with some sunscreen.
Yeah, it's going to be plenty warm. You know, I was telling Lauren, I was walking around my neighborhood, and McGregor's has taken and last night went by, and it was packed. So
That's great.
A lot of folks enjoying it. They have a little white picket fence around it.
So have they moved it into the parking lot?
Yeah.
Cool.
But you can only go out, I don't know what the exact footage is, but you can go out X amount of feet, and you can only use the area that's your restaurant. You can't bleed over into other restaurants. But, I mean,
so how do restaurants that have the same, share the same parking area, basically, like if they're next door to one another in that parking lot, for example?
Then it cuts off where yours...
their width of their building, so just kind of...
Yeah. So like if one, like, you know, right by McGregor's is a Mediterranean place, so their outdoor parking would start, or their seating would start right